Riot Custom Guitars back. I'm doing 1500 grit now. I really want to watch this. It's kind of boring, but the difficult spot on this guitar is right where the neck meets the body, because it's glued in. So you gotta. It's kind of difficult to get into the neck area. But the key is to get the body dull. You're gonna lose all your shine once you take the water, once you draw the water. And you want that. Because when you go to wet sand, when you go to buff right out, there's some shiny. And that's what you want. You want a shiny ass finish. I'm still pretty new to guitar building myself. I'd like to build one from scratch, but I don't have woodworking tools, so I just buy them in the kit form. And you still gotta do a lot of body work, and sometimes you gotta add the bridge holes. This one came with it, luckily, because I don't have a drill right now to do it. But I'm just gonna go through the whole body, and I don't want to burn through a whole clear coat, so I've let this cure for about a week and a half, 2 weeks almost. I lost track. It's just been hanging on hanging from the ceiling. Has anybody ever seen the video to this fucking song? This part it shows him with a violin fucking bow. And I was like, jeez. I never knew why. If it was even a violin bow, I'm pretty sure it was, but as you start to wet sand, you'll notice it's getting very smooth. That's what you want. As you're wet sanding, you want to go until the sandpaper does not give you any, like, you can feel it when you're going like that, if it's kind of being slow and not gliding smoothly. That's what I'm trying to say, you want it smooth. The sandpaper's giving you a hard time, keep going. You don't want to go too much, because if you didn't put that much clear coat, then you don't want to do too much wet sanding, or you're going to want to put more. More clear coat. I think I'm just about done on the top here. Go around the body one more time, but kind of slow. Make sure I get around the edges. Applying even, trying to apply even pressure, not too much, not too little. You'll find kind of like a milky, almost milky looking paste texture on here. They say you're supposed to clean it up every once in a while just to see your progress, but sometimes you know when you've gone too much. See right there, that color right there, it's a little white. So then you know it's not a white book. I'm just using an old rag, old shirt. I don't know, it's from a game. I got a GameStop. Back when I used to play Xbox all the time, I use those. You get points every time you return games. So I use those points, and on the online thing, I got a free shirt out of the deal. And right here, this will tell me if I've done enough. Or if I did. Up here is looking pretty good, but over here I can still see a lot of shiny. So that means I gotta do more. The middle's looking good. Right here, basically more on the top and around this area. Back I'll go doing that. Most of the time, when I get to this stage and I've already done the 15,000, 1,500, or 2,000, I would stop, even if it was some shininess. But I don't want this guitar to be fucking perfect. So, I watch a lot of videos on how to refinish guitars and all this shit. Some people don't really know what they're talking about. Some do. In a minute here, I'll wipe this up, check my progress. Because when you get to this stage where it's almost all dull, you don't want to keep going because you'll go right through the quick clip. Okay, a little bit. Check it in a minute. See where I'm at. Guys, drawing, I can see. But I've gotten pretty much most of it. It's still a little wet in some spots. So a little more to do here. Up here too. It's okay. It's I don't like this because it's very slow process. I wish you could just put on the paint and not have to freaking worry about wet sanding and buffing. If they made a paint that came out perfectly smooth every time, I'd grind that shit up. I'd find every ounce of different stuff. I should really cut it into like fourths. Cut it in half here. Cut it in half. Work this section, and this section, and this, and this. But I like to go over the whole guitar. It doesn't really matter which way you do it. I just don't like it because I'm impatient, and it takes absolutely fucking forever. I just keep going and going and going. Sometimes you want to be careful of the screw holes in the pickup cavity, and the screw holes on the side for the pickup ring, mounting rings. Because I've had this happen on the back of a guitar, where I wet sanded and buffed, and there was a crack going down. And that happens because the water gets in and it expands it. So I was only blowing the water out of the hole. Now the back of the guitar I'm not going to be too worried about, or the sides, because it's wood. And it's going to look shiny once I buff it. I just want the front because it's a gold top. I want it to be absolutely all dull. So when I buff, it'll come out perfect. Now over here, I'm not seeing really any shiny spots. There's a couple, so I'm going to go over it. I'm just going to go really slow over and over and over. Making sure when you go back a little bit over the spot you just did. It doesn't really matter your technique. People do it differently. People use sanding blocks on this. I don't know if I really wanted to because it does have a belly. I'm not sure what to call that. Arch top, I guess. Yeah, don't you tread on me, bitch. Well, the top is looking pretty good. It's still not 100% smooth, but it's looking good. Fuck. No, I'll probably keep going, I guess. This video is getting kind of long and boring. But I'll get back to when the top is done, and I'll do the neck and sides and get a little video of that. Not too long. I'll be back.